Alrighty, boys, let's get into a huge preview for Solstice 2024. This is my favorite event, and I love always covering and going into it. It's the best Destiny event through all the other events, despite some of the things that I think Bungie should switch around. It's not to say it's the perfect event, because almost a lot of the Destiny 2 events haven't been as impactful as one of the recent ones, which was Guardian Games adding that cool, like, surfer sparrow thing. Huge props for them for doing that. I'm hoping Bungie goes full out with Solstice. I know it's a small event, but at least something to make it so it's memorable. That's what I'm really hoping for. Now, you're seeing gameplay footage for Solstice 2020. However, it's going to be very similar to what we got last year with the Bonfire Bash activity, which is nothing too crazy from the original Solstice we got years ago, which is basically, again, killing many bosses, throwing this silver ash into, or throwing these orbs into a huge campfire, making a huge fire over the course of the event, and just killing more bosses to get more loot. And it's basically sort of in that sort of gameplay mechanics as of now. Again, we'll update you as much as we can, so please be sure to subscribe. I also would love if you guys could subscribe. We're running a little bit low on the subscriber count. Maybe get that back up to, maybe 30-40%. It would mean the world to me. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Now, Solstice, what is the release date? Well, Solstice comes out on August 6th. That's funny. It's actually my birthday that day. Crazy. Maybe I'll live stream. Who knows? So that you better subscribe. But it will arrive on August 6th. And a lot of the things that we have seen over the past couple of years with Solstice sort of remain the same, with obviously getting new cosmetics and new loot, which will be shown in today's video. But again, I want to just put out something here. Bungie has made, over the last 2 years, new armor glows for the big armor, which is one of the big reasons a lot of people come to this event. Over the last 2 years, obviously, we got new darkness subclasses, Strand, Stasis, and we've seen some glows, although not as apparent as Solar Arc and Void, like glowing as much. I hope Bungie just changed a little bit things for it, and please, Bungo, add a prismatic glow. I don't know anything about this yet. I will keep you guys updated. I know some people were questioning if we're going to get a prismatic glow. I hope we do, and it would be really cool to have sort of like a transparent color sort of glow on our armor pieces. That is to be determined, but hopefully Bungie will go with it as they did one for Strand last year. Now, let's talk about the armor, because I know a lot of people have been asking. Now, we don't have the best view of the armor, but LightGG has provided us with a 3D viewer being of each of the armor, being the Hunter, Titan, and Warlock. So I will be putting out each of the images up on screen, looking at a lot of the armor pieces, and you will only be able to see the individual pieces. You won't be able to see the full thing all together, but you should get a gimmick and a look of it. Although we won't be able to put or see any shaders on it, unfortunately, you can see the style that Bungie is sort of going at for this type of armor, and it's not too bad. Again, a lot of the armor that I personally enjoyed were from the 2019, 2018, sort of 2020 year, and once we got into 2021, 2022, it hasn't been really, keen on making the best armor, but there is some combos, I guess. If you want a transparent and put it on some other armor, there's some things to go. I'm looking at the Warlock gear as we speak, and it has some potential. Again, we have to see exactly all the armor once it comes out, but a lot of it does have sort of the same sort of vibe that you would typically get. Again, it will be nice to see the real 3D render with all the shaders of it, but I'm sort of getting a cool, chest opening piece that you see a lot of the Guardians, like it's sort of a lot of leather, I guess you could say. I don't know how to describe armor for Solstice, you guys. That's my best way to describe it, but you can see more of, that bulky look for like the Titan leggings, for example. So think of the more generic class type aesthetics and then put that on there as well. We're also getting a brand new shader called Solstice. Again, we don't know when this... Oh, actually, the source is from just Eververse. It has sort of a peely blue tan beach sort of vibe that I'm getting from the logo, as you can see there. Really cool. And this also brings us to the Beach Day bundle. Now, this will be a bundle that will be going with the Solstice event. And we have 2 new exotic sparrows in this bundle and an exotic ship. If you're all down for, beaches and oceans in the world of Destiny 2, this is the bundle for you. Again, I don't know the exact price on top of my head, but it should be the estimate of similar bundles that we have gotten in the past. We also have the Solstice 2024 upgraded event card, because yes, guys, the event card is coming back, even though it should be a part of the game. And we will be getting some things here. Now, we'll be getting an exotic ghost shell, a legendary emote called the Hang 10, and a transmit effect. Although we can't see the emote and the transmit effect, if you're curious of what the exotic ghost is, it looks really cool because it's a little ghost with a fisher hat and a hook. I'm loving this. I might get that. That sounds cool. I shouldn't be able to. Now, another thing that I do love is that we see this new bundle called the Strange Goods Bundle. Now, this is a Xur bundle, which even though a lot of Guardians love it, they wish it was part of the part of the Xur, reputation bonus rank World Wars or something like that. We have an exotic ghost shell, an exotic sparrow, and an exotic ship. They all look magnificent. I love the shell. I think it's great. Again, it has that Xur look, sort of like I don't know how to do it, dark magic sort of waves that you probably see from Xur. If you go to him, you will see that, and it's really cool. And I cannot wait to see what people think about it once we be able to use it with shaders and stuff. Now, a big thing here is a Solstice Memento is coming for the event. If you're curious, it's called Solstice Keepsake. I would bet that this is something you will get from Bonfire Bash or the EAZ activity, whatever you want to call it, and will be a rare drop. Or we might be able to get one from Ava. Again, we to be determined, but it is something that we'll be able to obtain from the Solstice event, which is really cool. Now, we have also a Solstice event pack, and this is really cool because if you're interested into what accessories you get once you buy the event card, if you're interested, you'll get an exotic sparrow, a cool shader, and a Traveler's Chosen exotic emote. Again, we can't see the emote. We can see that the shader is going to have sort of a variety of colors. We see a red, yellow, sort of two gray-brown looks in it. It looks very interesting. Again, we got to see what it looks like in-game. And we have this exotic sparrow that all I can describe it as very vibrant and looks like a rainbow with waves. Again, it's a very interesting sparrow. I wish, again, these were really more for random drop chances from the activity, but if you're interested in buying the event card this time around, you will be awarded with sort of those exotic items and accessories. We do have a return of the Gunslinger bundle. I don't know if this will arrive exactly on when Solstice launches. I know it's going to launch eventually sometime soon, but it will provide an exotic ghost shell, exotic sparrow, and exotic ship if you love just overall Cade aesthetic. Now, it's called the Cade 6 bundle, obviously. It has a lot of stuff that literally literally just is Cade. You have the ghost shell with the sort of collar and huge cloak in the back resembling Cade. You got the amazing ship that is a very cool linear ship, but it has some of the colors from probably Cade's character, and the sparrow looks really cool with also sort of that like red stripe stuff that you would get from just seeing Cade. So you see a lot of those accessories added, and it's something that it's definitely really cool if you're digging that sort of, cool bundle, if you will. Something also to point out here, again, we will be going into Act 2 in July 15th, so all the sort of stuff that you would get, new content from this new act, if you will come over once Solstice arrives on August 6th. Again, we don't really know all the content from sort of Act 2, what it will provide, but it is supposed to provide more to story, a new activity for the Echoes, and way more stuff as well. Now, Redrix, what is the brand new weapon? Because I know people have been talking about it, and we want to know what it is. Now, it's a brand new legendary Void Special Bow. This is very interesting, as the last 2 years, if you are curious, last 3 years, sorry. Again, the Compass Rose Shotgun we got back in 2020. The basically something new, Better Devil sort of standalone stasis gun will be coming back from 2021, and the rocket launcher from 2022. All these three legendary weapons will be coming back, but there will be a new legendary bow called, we don't even know the name for it, just has 3 question marks, and we do have an image of it. So if you're interested in a new Void Special Bow, I will list and look and show all the perks here if you're interested in some of the combos that you might be able to get with it. Again, a lot of these perks are newly updated to be in the sort of year 7 sandbox, if you will. So yeah, if you want to get like Golden Tricorn, if you want to get Void, the Void Repulsor, I don't really remember the Void Overshield one, opening shot, you can get a lot of those perks, and the stats are there as followed. Again, like I said earlier, all the 3 original weapons from Solstice will come back in random rolls. So if you want to get those again, you'll be able to get it again. The Compass Rose was a Solar Special. Again, like I said, something new was a Stasis Special in the primary slot. And the new Rocket Launcher was a Strand Heavy. A lot of people wasn't really happy with the Strand Heavy, I think, to my knowledge, from last year. I don't know. I think there was some controversy about it. So hopefully these new legendary event weapons can really shake up the sandbox. Again, these will all be updated with new perks, so it'll be all good to see what they be able to use and what potential they'll bring to the table. But that really drives us into the last bundle, which is called the Chopper Bundle. Now, this is just my favorite bundle in the game. It just makes everything into a helicopter. If you're curious for an exotic ghost shell, a ship, and a sparrow that literally just looks like helicopters, yeah, you can get that. Literally, the ship, hear me out. The exotic ship is just a helicopter from the original world. Like, you want to get a helicopter, you can get a helicopter. Yeah, the best bundle in the game, I'm buying that. We're going to maybe give that away. Maybe, yeah, we're going to do that. But yeah, guys, that really sums up the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Again, this will provide a lot of the content that we're going to get in the new Solstice event. We'll see what Bungie puts off. Maybe they do a little extra thing on top of it like they did with the new exotic sparrow, the skimmer. Who knows? Again, hopefully Bungie can pop off for the almost mid-end season of Echoes, or episode, sorry. Echoes episode, and we'll see what Bungie brings to the table in the future. If you don't mind, please be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.